Alright. Sound quality testing right now.
Kan je chat op de tv zetten of zo? Ga je dat doen?
Kan.
Of op je scherm, of wat ik veel.
Yeah, probably. Even checken.
Zit dat in je telefoonscherm?
Alright.
Dat was een pop-up. Ik ben er nog maar van.
Yeah. Right. For the one that's already here, can you perhaps comment on the sound quality?
Zit er al mensen in dan?
Sound quality.
Zit er al mensen in dan?
Okay. If you're talking like in Dutch, this is all recorded also in the video.
Sorry.
So, no, just letting you know. No sorries.
Right. I will shut up then.
No, it's all good. You can comment like any moment, but you know, just letting you know. Yes, all looks good. Got a strange setup over here at the moment. It's kind of freaky. Okay, listen up. First off, I got like my laptop over here that is connected to this TV with some just general music going on. The music that I like. It just gives a normal vibe. You're probably not picking it up. Probably that sound you're picking up. Anyway. Well, let's make it clear. I've got my phone on the left, laptop here, TV here, and then my camera on the tripod of my body, holding up the microphone. Because I wanted to have a microphone for this live stream. Last live stream in the Osaka building, Osaka hotel, the normal microphone in the camera was doing alright, but I wasn't really sure when I plugged in the external microphone if it worked. So yeah, sounds good. Alright, that helps. That helps. People that are here, let yourself be known, because I don't really have that many questions upon the last video. I've got one, pretty big one, but I'm gonna wait. There's some more here. Hi, look here. Welcome to the live stream, and I'm here in Kyoto, and my friend here got some special Japanese treats. Oh, oh yeah, it's mirrored. Ah man, alright. I'm gonna like do this magic trick for once. Maybe more. Look. It's called Pocky. So it's just sticks, I guess, with some chocolate on it. They're quite tasty, and if you begin on them, you want more, like right away. So they're actually kind of dangerous, maybe. Let's just call it that. That's kind of it at the moment. Well, you got our beds like here, and yeah. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Samurai Museum. Oh yeah, that was like the samurai house where we went. All right, let's talk. All right, topic number one from the things that I've seen with Oshiran. Yeah, I really liked it. I was probably everyone's waiting on me. Of course, I brought my camera with me and was filming maybe too much, like everything. the details on the doors. There was when you started at the samurai house, when you entered, there was already a samurai armor that was encased. So right when you start, you can see the armor. Don't know if I actually posted a picture of it on Instagram. Mm, maybe. But yeah. So when you entered the place, you had to take off your shoes, like always. And I think most people know that. You know, I've got those special kind of shoes that are not fun to take off. But every day, when I go somewhere and I have to take off my shoes, yeah, you gotta do it. It's Japan. So yeah, take off your shoes, pay the entrance fee. Kind of forgot what it was, but it's not that much. Um, you go in, and it's real nice. Like it's really a traditional old Japanese house, and I figured out that most of the time they were there just for meditation, praying to the gods, and yeah, probably sleeping. Mm. I hope that maybe answers your question. I think that in addition to that, if you got the house right, and you also had the garden, and the garden was really like a zen place. I think I've gathered enough sounds also for that. I'm actually recording a lot of sounds lately just to put in videos later. But what is the most beautiful place you have visited until now? That's actually a hard one. That's really a hard one. So, like you know, we both of us got in at the airport, yeah, in Tokyo itself, but didn't really see any of Tokyo. We just went straight to Hiroshima, and when we came out of the station in Hiroshima, we had that moment that went whoa, because we looked up and we saw the skyscrapers. Let's just say the skyscrapers, the really high and tall buildings, and that was one moment that I thought, yeah, I'm somewhere else. But the most beautiful places, I mean, it might be the islands where we've been. Today was also really nice. The Inari shrine, the temple. It's really big. You have to climb the mountain. Well, if you choose to, which of course it looks like it's normal to take like any mountain in this trip. Normal people won't probably, hike up the mountain like we do. I think we did already like three of them, probably. Yeah. And after a mountain, most of your day is gone. You just want to get down and don't do anything else. But there was this one spot today. We climbed the mountain, the Inari shrine, Mount Inari. Don't know if that's the name, but let's go for it. So those are the foxes. The fox are the gods of rice, and as many as you may know, and I've certainly come to know now that rice is really important for the Japanese people. Yeah, they do a lot with them. And at the entrance of every shrine or temple, I think, there's always two statues that, as it is, welcome you. You've got one with his mouth open and one with his mouth closed. And the one with the mouth open is A, and the one with the mouth closed is And I think they're supposed to be guarding the place, letting you know that there are people watching or gods watching. And then you can actually enter the temple. But we climbed the mountain, and yeah, we had a really open spot after the thousands of torii gates that we passed, and we actually sat down there for a while. I flew the drone. If you look, yeah, for the story on Instagram, then you can see the drone footage. But that was really nice because you could see the whole of Kyoto from the top. Of course, not everything because Kyoto is huge. It's really big. Osaka is also really big. Everything in Japan is just really big. Or maybe we're not really, because we don't really know the word big in the Netherlands because everything is kind of small with us. But if I have to compare it, like Rotterdam or Amsterdam, yeah, every town is like Amsterdam or Rotterdam here. Like, that's normal, almost. Of course, I haven't been anywhere in Rotterdam, but it looked like it. Yeah. So probably mountains, on top of mountains. Have I eaten sushi yet? Well, we've been trying out new food every day. We have not yet sushi. No, not yet sushi. I will probably try it, but you know, safe circumstances first. There's so much sushi here. In in every grocery store you go into. It's man, it's provoking because people that don't eat fish really are not at the good place here. What's my favorite food? Well, I think we know it's just my favorite food. It's gotta be curry. I like curry. It's just beef curry. Yeah. Ate udon today, just actually 2 hours ago, or yeah, somewhat more, 3 hours ago. Yeah, it was good. Not that special for me, but maybe I just ate it wrong. Maybe I don't know. I can't really show a picture of it now because I'm live streaming with my telephone. Maybe I should have picked yeah my laptop. Anyway, I think it's curry. Yeah, I think it's gonna be curry. I also ate dango. Um, I drank some green tea. It was really strong, kind of bitter, but it has that green, almost flavor to it. I kind of like it. They actually drink a lot of tea here. I can see that why actually. But at the moment it's curry. I don't think it's gonna change. Ramen also really good. Yeah, but I've got a feeling that's sometimes it's more like a snack. Maybe I'm wrong on that. They do eat it sometimes with dinner, so maybe it's somewhat salty most of the time. Could be me. Well, oh yeah, got something pretty cool then with curry in mind. So a few days ago, I think it was like 2 days ago. Yeah, oh, yeah, dango's really nice though. In Kanazawa, I was at a family, Japanese family, and they actually prepared curry. And uh, I already talked to them about that. Most of the curry here is not that spicy, so they actually wanted perhaps to test me. I don't know, or please me, of course, um, to spice up that level. So I ate the max level of curry there is, so to speak, in a normal package. Yeah, it was alright. It was not, you know, that special, I guess. On my own meter, I placed it somewhere around 4 of the spiciest things I've eaten. Um, because it was not that spicy. So I'm gonna test it once more. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day afterwards. I'm gonna eat curry once again, and I'm going to pick the spiciest version they have. I might, yeah, yeah, I might film it then. Maybe. I've been filming like almost every day, and not really narrating while filming because sometimes when you walk with the giant red bag, I'm just gonna call it that. I get really fatigued, really tired. I don't really, don't really want to talk to the camera anymore. I'm just sometimes just tired to do it. And also, I've got this microphone on, that fluffy, yeah, the fluffy ball on it, and it intimidates people a bit too much, and I have to remove it every time I want to speak to the camera. Yeah, it's a hassle. I'm really glad that I actually brought this one with me and not my new giant microphone, the really high quality one, because yeah, charging that every night probably will be a pain. I also thought that bringing my drone with me would be a waste in nearing the first week, but so far I'm actually really glad. Yeah, I wanted to fly at the first island with the flying Torii gate. Didn't make it because we decided to hike up the mountain. Um, but on the second island, the Bunny Island, it worked, and I thought it was really nice. You see the whole island, you can see anything around it. I might, if I've got time, might edit a small drone video or just a small overview of video that we've traveled so far, just to give a small impression to you guys at home from what I've seen. Mm, and yeah, Dango, let's talk to the chat for a second. Yeah, when you go singing in karaoke. Yeah, yeah, we haven't been in a karaoke yet. We gotta do that. Kind of forget about it, but we've been like doing everyday stuff. Sometimes 3 temples at a day, and it's a lot. Or climb a mountain, and then afterwards visit another temple, and then you're broken. Your body just wants to stop, and still we went to another temple. It's insane. There was the giant Buddha temple, by the way, at Nara. Um, yeah, maybe come back at that question. What was the most beautiful place you visited till now? I think my most favorite place is probably Nara at this point. It's rather small. People are really nice. What of yeah, you've got some temples. Love deers, and if you were nice to them, they're nice to you. Don't hold your map though. I mean, they like maps. I'm just gonna say it aloud. They just want to eat maps. So yeah, when you got your Kyoto map with you, better put it away. I wanna actually change it to the a bit the places that I don't really like. Let's say nice, that are really nice. It's mostly because we went to the bamboo grove yesterday, and I think most of you know what bamboo is. It's hard. I actually knocked on it, and yeah, it was really tough. But I wanted to make some pictures. You've probably seen them on Instagram. I wanted to film all of it, but when I came there, and we went rather yeah, we went rather early. Maybe we could have been there earlier, but it was so packed with tourists, so many. And today as well at the Inari temple, there were so many tourists that I couldn't really have a good shot at most of the stuff. Especially if you visit the Inari temple, there are like these 1,000 torii gates. Yeah, you walk up on the mountain or path, walk underneath all the torii gates, and you see the light shine through, and it's really cool to just see. It's really a magical moment. Yes, I think. And you want to make a picture, right? I mean, you're there. You've got all these torii gates. They go like oof, miles and miles and miles. Let's just say it like that. And it's not happening. I mean, there's so many tourists everywhere. Like everywhere you watch. You're looking for that magical spot. You think you got it. You're standing there. One moment later, there's a tourist next to you, and there's another, and there's another, because they see that you've got a good spot for that photo. So that's one of the minor points here, I guess. I mean, everyone comes to Japan and everyone wants to see it. And if not for the tourist itself, there are people of Japan that actually also wanted to show or wanted to see the temples. And yeah, and also a lot of local field trips for schools. I mean, education is important. Maybe, yeah, they want to let the Japan children also see the temples because they are magnificent. They really are. They are big and they're a part of their history. I think that's one of the things that I'm going to miss when I leave Japan. Uh, of course, I'm here for like almost, what was it, like 12 days now. So I'm gonna be here for a while, but for some reason it's kind of cool to just walk down an alley somewhere here and just find a random shrine and it has a meaning. You don't really got that in the Netherlands or other places that I visited, really. Just maybe a church. I think that's somewhat in the right direction. I think that's mostly it. Don't know, don't know where I'm going with this, but you know. Anyway, yeah, we had the dango, right? Dango. So I watched a lot of anime, um, long time ago, and was this anime um, movie cartoon for those that are watching and don't know anything about it. Movie cartoon called anime in Japan because it's more of a Japanese style, and they eat these candies, these balls in soya sauce, and they call it like dango. So I wanted to try them from the moment that I saw them. Yeah, I was offered two versions of it, and I really liked it. This supposedly there is just rice in it, puffed rice. It's nothing really that special, but I really liked it. Normally there are like four, I think, on a stick. So you just gnaw one off and eat it up. And I had two versions. So one in soy sauce, whoop whoop whoop, just put on some soy sauce on it, and one with beans. I don't know. I think it's what just red beans. And the soy sauce version with the rice is hot, and the other one was cold. But I like them both. I think I like the soy sauce version better, and Japan does a lot with soy sauce. It's like satay a bit, yeah. Um, and it's yeah, about food. We've we ate a lot here. Teriyaki, yeah, udon, ramen, curry. Yeah, it's we're getting there. Mm, Tom Holland. Don't think I know. No, I actually don't. I'll look him up. Tom Holland. Is he also in Japan? Maybe? Experiencing that Japanese cuisine. But yeah, we had a lot of food. But I'm still gonna fall back on curry. Yeah, curry is nice. Gonna pick that spiciest version, and yeah, my buddy will probably film it. And you guys might have something fun to watch. Maybe. Maybe I'll burn my tongue. Maybe not. Probably not. But who knows? Anyway, other questions. So about the karaoke, the last hotel in Osaka was actually very close by to a row of karaoke bars. Um, well, actually, quite a lot. When we went from the station to the hotel, we probably passed like I think a good one. I think a good number of maybe 8 or 10 even. But they're they're really small. They're not. They're really narrow. There's yeah. Um, have you seen the people? I guess I did. And yeah, most of the times when you travel with the tram, the train, and the the subway stations and stuff here, it gets crowded. I've posted pictures on Instagram that the stations here are crowded. Yeah, there's a lot of people, and everyone needs to go somewhere, and most of the time there's no personal space in trains. Yeah, it's hard. So you have these hangers where you could actually grab because normally you have no space to sit, and you just stand there while someone else tries to grab another, or sometimes even the ones you're grabbing, which is kind of funny sometimes. But no, I have seen them. I did see them, but did not see them performing the act. Let's just say it like that, because it's mostly it's mostly people that work there. The guys that announce that the train is coming, like please move out of the way, don't get too close, because there's a yellow line on the ground where you're not supposed to pass, and Japanese people really mind the rules. I think most people that will come here from other lands might not abide by the rules. Like it's normal here when there's a street and you need to cross it. All right, um, and there are lights like green, red. All right, so you wait on the green, you go. In the Netherlands and maybe other countries as well, of course, most Western maybe. When there's nothing on the road, you just go. You don't care. I mean, the light says red, but you don't care. There's nothing on the road, right? All right. If there's nothing on the road here, Japanese people won't go. They will just stand there. So there's nothing on the road, and they will just stand and wait till the light goes green. That's it. And it really bothers me still, because I just want to go. You know, why wait on something that isn't there? And I think it's all has to do with safety here. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really explain it. It's probably about safety. And you hear this sound. It's probably for people that are blind. You hear the sound when it goes green. Pew, 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 pew. I like it. And every station, well, I think, yeah, almost every station, when the train arrives or goes back or whatever, goes any direction, when it starts, you hear this jingle of a sound. Dun, 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 dun. That's the first time I ever heard something like that. I mean, not with us. Most of the time it's just, here's the train. I mean, enter. Why are you waiting? But here, everyone's most probably on their phone. I mean, everyone's on their phone here, on their smartphone playing games by the train. Because sometimes traveling in Japan can take like 2 to 3 to 4 hours, depending on where you go. I mean, the ride with the bullet train, the Shinkansen, they call it. Japanese people like their trains. They're also quite expensive if you're just traveling normally. The Shinkansen took 6 hours from the Narita airport, Tokyo, to Hiroshima. So yeah, I mean, it takes a long time. You should probably grab your phone. Where is Oshiran? Yes, Oshiran is like there. Can't really see him, but camera's fixed. So if I start moving this stuff will fall and the setup will fail. So can't really do it this time, folks. Anyway, I've got this question. Let's see it here. This is I don't know if you're here. This is for you, Strummer. Strummer Unwritten has a main question. So why did I choose backpacking? Why did I choose backpacking? My sister and I thought though we don't travel as much as we like, also travel to many places and see as much as we can, but we still use suitcases. It's definitely more convenient and less stress on the body. And yeah, you bring a lot of lenses and cameras and stuff, and yeah. Back pain. Um, I guess this was just the first thought that went there. From like, all right, we're packing stuff. We need to move a lot. Probably just buybacks. And all right. Um, some people are like asking you to come and say hi.
No,
No.
no.
All right. You may say hi.
Alright.
He's here, folks. We've been walking all day. We were both tired. But I wanted to do this. I mean, one video a week, right? Can't really edit it on the go, so gotta do it. Yeah. Anyway, back to the question that Stormer was having. You got high back?
Thank you, hi.
Hi, back.
But hi.
Thank you, Fukek. So yeah, this is the main reason that we both grabbed backpacks. It's because we had some stuff we wanted to bring, and I guess it's for the future, probably, when maybe you need a big bag. It's too bad that mine doesn't really fit all that well. Probably when I'm home, I will sell this one if possible, and maybe go for a smaller one. At the moment, it's an Osprey Otmos, yeah, medium sized one, AG 65. But I think I need a small one because the system itself, it should be like when you get it, it should be on your hips and rest most of the weight on your hips actually. And I take almost all the weight on my shoulders, on my back, which just doesn't work right. Guess I'm the one to blame, not picking the right backpack. But when I was testing it at home, there wasn't really that much in it. So it looked kind of right. It felt kind of right, so just went with it. So I guess that sort of explains, yeah, the backpack stuff. Um, After that, yes,
There are a lot of people actually with backpacks.
yeah, there's a lot of people with backpacks. Your Stormer over here decided to just go with the suitcases, and I get that. I mean, there's a new version of this backpack that has like wheels on them, on the bottom. I really like those. Maybe sell this one and go straight for that one. Might be expensive. The wheels might weigh a bit, maybe. But anyway, back to the questions. Reading the comments. I reckon a lot of people tend to emphasize fancy accommodation, but also prefer cheaper ones. Yeah, we're like winging it a bit. We try to look for the cheapest option there is, almost, and look at booking and all sort of sites to, um, yeah, go buy them, see what we get, what we can get, see the pictures, see the reviews, what kind of hotel it is, and of course I need that Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is always handy, but most of the places here have Wi-Fi, by the way, hotels and restaurants like almost everywhere. But I think that's the yeah the way that we pick out the hotels. Um, in Hiroshima, the hotels were rather yeah inexpensive. It was alright, but it seems that we're moving up now. Nara was also good, not that much. But yeah, Kyoto seems to be a lot more expensive.
Because we're
Um,
in a hotel, not a guest house.
I know, but even the guest houses were expensive, and the capsule hotels were also expensive,
They were all sold out though.
and they were all sold out. So I don't know if there's actually any holiday going on. Looks like it, and yeah, we probably going to book in advance, uh, maybe next time, and yeah, Tokyo will also be booked in advance, maybe even tonight, maybe if we've got enough strength for it. Anyway, yeah, that's the thing with hotels. You don't want to spend a lot of money, but you would like a cool place. We've been to Capsule Hotel already. We've been to guest houses. I really like them for. I mean, yeah, the guest houses I like more because people like to come in contact with you more. If that explains something about capsule hotels. I mean, I think It depends on yourself, but people use capsule hotels to just spend the night and probably leave almost right away. And I'm still not really comfortable bringing that big bag with me and unpacking all my gear, all my technology stuff, and showing that to the world. It's a bit, you know, weird. Let's just say it's that. Maybe Japanese people say muskashina or something like that. Anyway, going a bit further here, um, I agree with packing less clothing. Okay, I'm just gonna just say it. I did not expect Japan to be so humid. It's really most of the time it's hot. Um, Even when it rains, it's hot. So I didn't really pack that much clothing. I actually bought some pants in the store here. And I think it was a hip hop shop, but I can't really read stuff here, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, I've got those pens over here somewhere. It's nothing much, nothing special. I've actually got it like inside, outside stuff. Um, this is it. Guess it's not much, but it's pants, right? So yeah, probably if I go again, maybe bring 3 magical pants that transform into 6 pants at once. Talking about those zipper pants, they're really handy. Yeah, I should probably bring more of them. I have like one, pretty expensive, but really worth it. If you're just like, all right, it's too hot, whoop, ready to go. I actually wore that pants like 4 days, which is a lot in Japan. They are soaked and sweaty every day. It was not really that nice to wear those, but yeah, it went okay. Yeah, if you decide to come to Japan and do the same things that we did and climb mountains, I mean you're gonna get sweaty and you're gonna smell. So maybe pick some more clothing or wash them regularly. We've only let them be washed like once by the family that we stayed at in Kanazawa, which was really cool. I mean, that's a once in a lifetime experience, probably. Um, anyway, alright, going further with Strummer's comment. Alright, let's see. Another question would be, since you're mainly using your laptop just for backup, would you choose to just purchase more memory cards for extra storage next time? Just traveling struggles of a videographer, photographer. Yeah. Oh, it's it's kind of hard to say because we do got an external drive with us. It is of my buddy. We actually haven't backupped on that yet. We might do it like,
If you want, I can get it.
yeah, we should probably do that in a second, maybe later after the live stream. Might be handy. You never know when the laptop just gives out. Haven't not that far. Anyway, if I check on my backup at the moment, and it's getting a lot now. Not that much, mind you. It's 90 gigs at this moment. So I've filmed 90 gig. If it's all good, I don't know. Guess we'll see at home. I'll probably comment it and talk over the footage. Talk about Japan. If I did not really narrate it, and I didn't really narrate that much. Bring extra storage. Fun fact, I've just been filming like on one SD card. I'm not actually filming a lot of RAW. Or I mean, not really filming specific. Sometimes with specific settings. More I set it on the P setting. P means like, alright camera, you do your stuff. I'm not gonna touch you, just film it. Everything on 60 frames if you wanna know, because I might be able to slow it down if I want to. Sometimes, because my new baby can also do like 120 frames for that extra smoothness. But yeah, I still need an ND filter for it, a variable ND filter. I tried to get one at Big Camera. Big Camera is one of the bigger stores here in Japan that has a lot of stuff. Like we're talking drones, washing machines, TVs. Yeah, it's close to home, maybe Media Markt. Probably something like that, only then 4 times as big. Yeah, something like that. So I've been only filming with one SD card, just one. I've got a second one for my drone, and I got a backup one always with me, as well as these babies, like 5 batteries. I take 3 batteries with me every day when I travel, or when we visit a place, because I wanna travel light, not take that much. And lately I've been just taking with me my drone with just 2 batteries, one inside and one apart, to maybe, if it is possible, because flying here is kind of restrictive, to get this one drone shot that I want. Sometimes just go for it because there are no signs. Check the map online if I can fly there. But there are also people that just fly everywhere. Saw this one at the Bamboo Grove, really close by to the Bamboo Grove, and I couldn't really fly there, so didn't really bring it with me. Was kind of pissed because it was probably really nice. There was this waterfall, water, mountains, yeah, just that general good drone stuff. And I didn't bring it with me, but maybe go back there. It's like 10 minutes in the train, maybe even less. Anyway, yeah. So most of the time my settings are for video on my camera, and I need to switch all the time between video settings and picture settings. And most of the time I choose for video. I just go with video. My buddy is making a lot of pictures, which helps to have like 2 people that make pictures or video for backups. And yeah, if you trust each other, you've got enough footage to show it at home. Yeah. Going further along. Oh yeah, SD cards are really expensive here. Like this stuff is crazy. I think it was like €70 for one SD card. More, right?
More.
100, right?
Double.
What? 200.
No. 140.
140 yen. Wait. Oh no. Wait.
Euros.
Yeah, €140 for a 60 gig SD card, like the one, like the
18,000 yen,
yeah,
something more.
18,000. That's crazy. I mean, I just bought these SD cards for like 30 euros back at home. So not all things here, electronics and stuff, are that cheap. They might be for us because there's a lot of competition,
Shit
maybe.
is might actually quite very expensive, you know.
What?
Shit is actually expensive, you know.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna break up from this uh, comment a second to talk about prices here in Japan. Um, so when you exchange currency here from euro to yen, you get a lot more. Plainly explained. But stuff here to live in Japan is rather expensive, to say the least. Or maybe I'm just too Netherlands, too Dutchy. I mean, Dutch people are a bit known for that. Maybe it's too much in my blood. But yeah, so what I just said, and I'll repeat that. The SD cards are like 100 euros and up, which is crazy, right?
Talk about the Apple.
Huh?
Talk about Apple.
Okay, some of you guys might know that I eat an apple every day, like every day, and back at home it's something like, I don't know, just not even a euro, so not even like 100 yen. I'm just gonna go refer like 100 yen is 1 euro, easy. It's not that, but it's easy. So apple here and fruit, one apple, mind you, it's most of the time like 200, 300 yen. All right, that's 3 euro or 2 euro for one apple. I might be crazy, but I don't think that a lot of Japanese people eat apples. Maybe they eat a lot of fish though. I mean,
Maybe we just go to the wrong stores.
or maybe we could just go to the wrong store. So that is also really possible. We just wing it. We just go in somewhere, and most of the time, people will look at us like, "What? What are those gaijins doing here?" Gaijins goes for like foreigners. And this one time when went to the grocery store, the security guard was kind of eyeing us like, "I've got you in my sight." Reference that one.
Walk
Yeah,
down the path 3 times.
yeah. Walk down that path like 3 times, and sometimes even people are scared of us. Gotta be honest. Most of the time, I've got my sunglasses on, like this. So I guess people are kind of weirded out if a guy like me stands in the grocery store with with my sunglasses on. Maybe a bit too Americanish. I'm not that big, like many of you know. I mean, my body is a lot bigger, but people tend to dodge us both. I think they're more afraid of him because he's like the giant here. I mean, if you walk over Kyoto Station with all those people around you, I don't ever lose him. Well, it happened like twice now, but most of the time when I got my attention, I'm not looking at my phone, not playing Pokemon, of course. Um, I don't lose him because he just towers like crazy. That said, being that not all Japanese people are like small. Gotta say that. Gotta add that in because today I saw a Japanese girl that was also as tall as my buddy over here. So not all Japanese people are small. Not all Japanese people are fit. I mean, I've seen a lot of like pudgy Japanese guys. Yeah, small, big, whatever. They come in any size here. It's normal, like any Western world. It's not that it's not there don't really exist thin Japanese people here because they do, and you see them a lot. It's probably because of the food. They eat a lot of fish, and there's not a lot of snacks here. Well, there is, but you know, lot the quantities here and the portions are really small comparison to Europe or even America, where it's probably the biggest. I haven't been there before. Probably next trip, maybe. If you're watching this, you know. The car museum. Yeah, there was a lot of cars. Um, Most of you know probably that I'm not really that keen on cars. Not really that interested. But there's one thing that I like to reference to a lot is style. So when I look at something, if it stands out, it's probably most of my style. So I was like, all right, let's look at the cars here. And let's see which one stands out the most. Yeah, there was a lot, and we also saw all the Lamborghinis, Ferrari. Yeah, I mean those things are cool. I cannot deny it. They're cool. Also made a drone shot from the car museum. We asked inside if we could fly the drone, and she was like, "All right, yeah, possible." Glasses off. Fair enough. Yeah, I tend to forget to put my glasses off because it soothes the eyes. It's kind of flux. Yeah, it's really hard because I need to look at the screen here to see the chat, and here is the camera, and most of the time I look towards the camera to talk to people. So that's maybe a bit off-putting. I mean, when you put on the sunglasses, you don't actually see where I'm looking at, so I can cheat a bit. Anyway, sunglasses off. What was I talking about? Yeah, this Japanese is really expensive, I guess. Did I already stocked on those Japanese Pokemon? Yes, I had to delete actually 400 yesterday because it's going fast. I mean, I've got my Go Plus with me every day. Uh,
Hey,
it's been a lot.
I'm for.
Huh?
Never mind.
You want to talk about it?
No.
I don't think so. Anyway, yeah, I've got a lot of them. A lot already, so don't worry about it. I'm trying to get a. Let's say. Oh, yeah. I've got Gasly's for Ray at home. I've got Ponitas for Dan at home and some Chicoritas. I've got Charmanders for our Ninja Case at home. I'm Farfetches, trying to catch more of those. And they're quite common, but not that common, so maybe sort of rare, I suppose. Yeah,
Actually, normal type.
that's a normal type, yeah.
Pretty much.
Have I met the Japanese raid group? I did not, because I was in Nara when the community day hit. The Chikorita spawned. And yeah, because of that, we couldn't really find a raiding spot at Nara, or that much people playing in Nara. I mean, most people are focused on the deers, the real life Pokemon, and we kind of did the same. Did not really go for Chikoritas this time.
I got 3
Yeah, you got so my buddy got 3 of them,
shiny.
shinies. I've got 1. You know it. But there's more reasons behind that. I'm not going into that here. But no, I did not meet the Japanese raid group yet. I will probably make contact when I go to Tokyo, because I would like to meet some of them, see their habit of playing, maybe adopt some of their tips or stuff. Maybe I can show them something. And just generally make some good times happening. I mean, yeah, meeting other people is always cool. I've noticed that a lot on the road. On Bunny Island, we saw this couple, and we saw them again at Kanazawa. And it's fun to see how small the world actually is then. to meet random strangers that you've met along the path or on the path. Reference, by the way. Yeah, cool, cool. Huh?
Knife.
Knife.
And we throw it to
Oh yeah. Knife. Stab your wife. Reference.
Thank you.
Alright. Anyway, more questions, please. If you got any, that is. Wanna show Japanese money? Where's my stuff? Alright. Which of you wants to see some Japanese money? Which has a lot of change. More than we got at home. So at home, this is for the people that are watching from Europe, Netherlands mostly, and most of the countries in Europe that are back in euros. So I've got like €5 with me here now. This is a 5. You know it. Also, it's reversed, but you've seen this. You know it. And now let's see if I got a €5 version of yen with me. Yeah, here it is. So this is 500 yen. Let's switch for a moment. And 1 and 2. This is 500 yen. So this is like €5 almost. And yeah, you've got like 1 yen. I don't know if you are able to do a lot with this. Met some people along the way today that said they really hate it actually. Because you cannot do anything with it. I mean, you can pile them up a bit. Oh yeah, I also got stung by mosquitoes on my face over here. Oh yeah, also on my legs. I've got like 8 mosquito bites, and they tend to swell up. I hate it. 100 yen, €1. See it? Probably. Yeah, 500. And I don't know what is this. It's probably 5.
What? Let me show it.
The one with the middle in it.
It's or 50 or 5.
Well, I'm gonna
50
get.
is on it though.
I'm gonna guess it's 5. And 10. But I got a lot. And we don't use ones anymore in the Netherlands. And I think that's rather good actually, because more coins, annoying. It's just, yeah, mendokse, they call it over here. It's not fun. And you tend to get a lot. Anyway. Hi. Look. We got over here. Or are you going away? Daantje. That's a really tough name to say it in English actually. Daantje. No. That's hard. Oh. Welcome. Questions, please. So I can keep this going. And keep my body from sleeping. Fair enough. On what time zone stands your phone? Obviously, Japan time. Because, yeah, you need it. I can't really look at the sun and know which time it is. Anyway, yeah, I got like 3 times on my phone. There's GMT +1, so there's Amsterdam time. I've got the American local time for American viewers, if there are any actually, because I don't know. And I've got like Japanese time at the moment also active on my phone. I just downloaded a new update for the OnePlus 6, which is performing really good here in Japan. Gets kind of hot, but good. Alright. What am I doing? Well, obviously, at the moment I'm live streaming. Yes. Welcome, welcome to this better setup live stream with probably a better audio setup. I like it. Yeah. At the moment, I am in Kyoto, the former town head capital of Japan. Yeah.
Former capital.
Huh?
Former capital.
Yeah, former capital of Japan. So yeah. Does that sound good? Good. Thank you very much. Brought the microphone, I guess, for this one. Yes. Got that one covered. Because like many of you know, I tend to give a lot about quality. And if the quality is not good, I'm not having fun. Anyway, back to the stuff. Yeah. So, Daantje, if you're joining just yet, today I visited the Inari Shrine and we climbed up the mountain. So, if you don't know, Inari is the fox god. So, Eevee, a bit, just a bit. But the fox god of rice in Japan. Yes. Really important. And you've got them 10,000s and more growing every day. Torii gates. The gates that are like red. And companies give them, families give them to their kami, their god, for the rice. And the big produce, and yeah, generally good produce. And there's a lot, and it's cool. But what I said earlier, there's a lot of tourists. Of course, we're also tourists. But yeah, a lot of tourists and a lot of mosquitoes too. I was stung a lot. Friend over there was kind of lucky, I guess. For some reason, mesquite, they call it here. Just really like me. I don't really like them that much. So yeah, maybe buy some stuff for that. And yeah, they swallow up a bit. It's not nice.
You got some stuff from the nice lady.
Oh yeah. On our way back down, we decided to buy some ice cream. You've got green tea version here, so that's green ice cream. I think most people won't like it. I actually did quite like it. Not that much, but yeah, it was good. But while I was just counting money with Oshiran, two of them mosquitoes got me on my legs. I was able to fend off one, but the other one already had me. But at the moment, the lady behind the counter that was serving the ice cream saw this, and right away she offered the sort of, what do you call that, medicine for it. I'm just gonna go with that. But yeah, you smear that on the spot of the bite, and I guess it dissipates a bit. I couldn't really I couldn't really find the bites because there were so many. But yeah, I did use that a bit and gave it back to the kind lady. Yes. So yeah, most of the Japanese people I've met along the way help in some sort of way, which is really cool. We had this one guy on the train, and we didn't eat almost, I think, the whole day.
No, in the morning.
Only in the morning, which tends to happen a lot because we're visiting shrines and we just forget to eat,
No, we just don't take the time to eat.
or just don't take the time. I'm gonna get back on that, by the way. Time to eat. Time to eat. Japanese people do that really different than us. With us reference to Western people, most of them. Anyway, we sat on the train, kind of broken, with the big backpacks, and this kind old man just decided to offer us some. I think it was cookies, right?
Snacks. Those snacks we didn't like at the shop.
Yeah,
Little
yeah,
snacks, I think.
some snacks, just a bit, and he gave two to us, and he actually wanted to give more. But in the Western world, we're not really used to that sort of stuff, receiving it and not giving anything in return. So we, in the end, decided to take one, and yeah, that's it. But it was really cool. I think that's one of my highlights here in Japan. The people are polite, but going back on the food situation here. So it's in Japan. In Japan, it's rude to walk while you're eating or drinking. Doesn't matter. It is considered rude. People will watch at you and look at you and like, red eye, you know, that eyesight. So most of the time when we eat something, we decide to sit down by the road, whatever, and eat whatever we have. And I suppose people in Japan just take their time for eating. And I'm known to not take my time for eating because I want to do other stuff. And that collides with Japanese style here a bit. And I don't think I'm the only one. I don't think I'm the only one here.
I don't like it either.
And the most of the time, yeah, when you, in the Western world, you decide on a dish, like hamburger with fries. Like, that's it. Ready. Let's eat up. Let's just go. But here in Japan, if you go out eating, it's like dinner, alright? So, you've got, like, I think 6 or 5 maybe different kind of food in front of you. All like small dishes. And there's not really an order. You just figure it out yourself and go with it. And they're all really small portions. And because of that, you take a lot of time to eat. And I'm known not to take a lot of time to eat. So I tend to,
Well, you're a slow eater, though.
yeah. I am a slow eater if I talk. And I'm a slow eater if it's new and I don't trust it. I guess. But most of the time at home, I actually eat in front of the laptop or computer while I edit or do anything else. But yeah, when there's nothing else to do, I just eat normally or talk. And when I go talking, yeah, I think most people know. I think most people know.
You don't show up anymore.
It's fun though, right? Come on, it's fun. It's boring if you don't. Anyway, yeah, question. I already answered a bit. How are you and Japanese food going together? Yeah, it's alright. I mean, I like rice. They eat a lot of rice. I mean, they even made a drink of it, sake, which I don't really like, but it's not the point. Curry, it's curry, Daantje. It's only curry here. If I can eat curry every day, life will be good, or maybe get boring, probably. Maybe go back on those brown beans. When I get back,
That's not boring, okay.
when I get back, I'll probably eat that the first thing I do. That's going to be the first thing I do when I get back. Eat that stuff. Yeah. Ay, gross. It's not gross. But yeah. So I've been running for more than an hour now. Going back to sleep, I think in an hour. Or yeah, maybe sooner because it's already 11 p.m. And I'm quite tired, to be actually honest. Need to take a shower before I go. So, completely missed it. I'm sorry, actually I tried to notify people about it in Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and yeah, all kind of stuff. I tried. Sorry if you missed it. Anyway, you can probably look at it later. I mean, it's a video now online. I mean, oh yeah, yeah. If all goes well, it's the same time next week. Oh yeah, stuff happens. Yeah, videos on my channel is always Friday, right? Fade Friday, Friday with Fade. Maybe go with something like that in the future. So anyway, I'm gonna shut this down, if you don't mind. If any of you have a last question that I can answer relatively short, I mean, we probably both know that I won't, but shoot now or miss, and you'll get your answer answered next week. So while I'm in Japan. So I'm waiting. Go ahead. I've got like all the time. That's not true, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed the live stream for what it was. I hope the quality is good. Did I try new food? Yeah, the udon I ate today.
Jordan.
What?
Jordan.
Kyoto.
Hi.
Hi. We're talking way too much Japanese these times.
Jordan.
Or English.
Jordan. I don't know.
Kyoto. So it's just a bowl with meat, vegetables, egg on top in this version, and rice underneath.
Raw egg. Oh.
Yeah, raw egg. And yeah, you just pour it over it, and it gives a lot of flavor. I guess it adds it. I actually did like it, but not that much. You know. Have you seen any palaces? Yeah, we saw the golden one.
Well, it's not a palace though.
Sort of a palace. No, it's not really.
It's more like a temple.
It's not really a palace.
No, we did not see it. No, we went to a castle in Kanazama.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Castle isn't there anymore, so I don't think that counts.
Let's say it counts. We just so then we went to one castle, I suppose, but only the gate still stands.
Maybe tomorrow
at-
at the
at
Imperial Castle in Kyoto.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll be visiting the Imperial Palace
Garden, though.
in
Yeah,
Kyoto.
Go inside.
Did I catch Melton? Yes. I think I was among the first that caught the new Pokemon, which was kind of weird. It freaked everyone out. It's probably a Gen 8 Pokemon? But from what I've gathered, I mean, I'm not reading a lot of Twitter and stuff on the go. Still relative new to that. I hope you don't mind Tauntaun Train if you're watching. Yeah, I think I was one of the first. I mean, for some reason it was in Asia first. Probably because it's connected to the community day. Sorry, Chikorita.
You spawned really every fucking
But yeah, it was everywhere. It was like,
everywhere.
I don't know if I made a screenshot of it.
I sent you a screenshot though.
Yeah, you did. So maybe I'll show it like home. But there were a lot. There was only Meltons all around. And then after a while, they kind of disappeared. And if you look very closely now, they're still here. And so yeah. All right. The things that I'm gonna shut it. Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down with this one, what is on the agenda for the next week. So Kyoto, Imperial Palace. Yeah, maybe the Path of Enlightenment tomorrow.
Probably.
probably. So Path of Enlightenment. After that, I don't know. We're probably kind of done with Kyoto. Maybe finally take a rest day. We haven't had a rest day yet, just to you know stay inside and chill a bit. I guess. Maybe do some editing. Maybe. After that, after Kyoto, we'll head towards Tokyo. And I'm already planning a lot for Tokyo. I have this giant map with all sort of activities on it, which where we are going to see and which we want to do. And like you know, Kyoto is pretty big. Hmm?
Mount Fuji.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Yeah. So first, before we go to Tokyo, we are going to stay at the yeah.
I don't know where.
Yeah, we're going to stay somewhere, whatever, around the area of Mount Fuji. I hope we might be able to spot it, but I've recently heard that most of the time it's in the clouds. I can't really see it.
I hope it's nice weather as today.
If it's nice weather, then we'll be maybe able to spot it. I hope so. I hope it's going to be a good day. I think so. It's a relatively, I think, what I've heard, quiet place. Many of the tourists just go up, hikers and stuff, and we're not. This mountain, yeah, I think we're gonna slide. Let this one slide.
You might go up.
We might go a bit up, maybe.
You might go up.
What?
I
No,
will wait at the
no,
foot
no.
of the mountain.
I'm not going up. Maybe my drone will go up, but it will never reach that high. I mean, that thing is huge. Anyway, yes. After Mount Fuji, Tokyo. Tokyo is pretty big. Got a lot of activities lined up. Yeah, if I can film it, I will. And everything that I've been filming so far, I'll edit it in perhaps small videos to show where we went every day and what we kind of did, what places we kind of visited. And I think that mostly is going to be it for the videos. Even I recently, gotta be honest, recently, like 2 days ago, I was kind of tired with filming that much. I want to take a rest day. Yeah. And for those that want to see the videos, it will probably take a year because of editing. And I still need to finish up with my last video from Italy. Yeah. And I think that most of you know what I did there. If you saw my Instagram that day. I caught a very special Pokemon. My very first Pokemon, to be precisely, ever. Maybe spoiler? Maybe? Anyway, Pokemon finally got a good moveset. I used like 50 charge TMs on it. Crazy! And also, let's say a sort of guest video from friends of mine from Paris. So, yeah. Oh yeah, you know, there's only you that know. I didn't tell anyone else yet, even not this guy, but yeah. Yeah, that will probably be finished maybe first week, second week after I come back. So like in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, perhaps. I first want to buy an ND filter and get up my quality even higher with the camera. After I've got that one figured out, sorting out all the dates and stuff that I filmed, ordering every day, then I'll start editing. And yeah, I've also got just daily life that needs to be, yeah, that's happening. I've got time to edit like all day. I wish I could, but probably be boring because editing is not that fun of a job. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna finish it with that. So this was the second live stream from Japan. I hope you like it. I hope the quality of the audio is better than the last one. And yeah, you know the plan. Next up is Mount Fuji and Tokyo, and then coming back on the 10th of October. So, like they say in Japan, I would wish you good night wherever you are. So, oyasumi, oyasumi nasai, and I'll see you like next time, next Friday, Friday with Fade. All right, let's finish this. All right, see ya, guys. Fade out.